The next task for you is to create a page which is just going to serve as like a web page where you're going to put resources for students. This could be a list of sites that you know you use, whether it's a web tool or anything like that, or it could be an organization of some sort of resources for research or anything like that. So the reasoning behind this is that if you have your course page and you have a ton of links on it, what it turns into is just a problem for students because they have to first of all scroll through the entire course to find whatever link they're looking for. And then also just within the list of links, it's hard to find exactly what they're looking for. So if we can minimize the scrolling on this main course page and open up other pages where they can find stuff easily, it'll make it much better for the students when they're trying to find things. Right? So in order to make this page for resources, I'm just going to go in this top section. You can put it in whatever section you want. I'm going to click Add Activity or Resource, and then I'm just going to go down to the bottom and click that I want to add a page. Then I'm going to click Add. You might call this something different from me, but I'm just going to say Class Resources, and then you can put a description if you want, but you don't need to. Once again, you can decide to display this on the home page, but you don't need to. But you do need to add some content to this page. Right? So this won't actually let you save if you don't put anything in this section. Okay, so and then just in case you wanted to embed a video or anything like that, if you click on this top left button, it'll show you all your options for what you can do. But what you might just do is put links down in this case. So for example, if you like to use the site Edpuzzle, if you haven't used it yet, go ahead and check it out. It's pretty cool. And if I want to just make a hyperlink to it, I'm just going to highlight my text. I'm going to go up here to insert/edit a link. I'm just going to go to www.edpuzzle.com. Okay. For your target, you're most likely going to want to open this in a new window. So that way the new window would pop up when the kids click on it, but then they're still on that Moodle page, so they don't have to go back and scramble to find your Moodle when they want to do something else. Right? I can just call this Edpuzzle if I want, or I can call it something else, and you don't have to worry about class. Right? So I'm just going to do insert, and then if this pops up, you can just say yes. It's just saying do we want it to add the HTTP and then that intro part to a website URL. Alright, so now if the students would click Edpuzzle, it would take them right there. What you could also do to make this page look a little more appealing is to add an image in front. So for example, I might want to say, alright, I like Edpuzzle, I want to put the logo to it there so the kids have some sort of visual representation of the site. And if I basically put a space in front and leave a spot where I can insert my image, when I insert that image, it's also going to take the role of the hyperlink where the kids could actually just click on that button and it'll take them where they want to go as well. Right? So now if I want to get this image for Edpuzzle, I could go do a Google image search or whatever I want to do and save that picture onto my computer. Right? Then I'm just going to go up here to add or insert or edit the image. I'm going to find or upload an image. I'm going to browse for it on my computer. And I know I have one saved for Edpuzzle, so I'm just going to click on it, click open, say upload this file, and then for my appearance, I might make it a little bit smaller. I might say, alright, I want it to be 100. You're going to have to get a feel for the size of things before you want to customize it, but I can say insert, hit OK. Now I have a button basically for Edpuzzle and the word for Edpuzzle there so the kids would easily be able to find it. If I decide that this is a little too big or a little too small, I can click on my image when I'm in this editing box. I can go up here to edit this image, and I just need to basically go back to appearance and I could resize it. So I might say I only want it to be 75 pixels by 75 pixels. Alright, update that. That made it a little bit smaller. Okay, so I might make it a little smaller, might make it a little bit bigger, but then now to get to if I wanted to add other things, I just need to hit enter, and then I could just keep adding images or links or anything that I'd want to my resource page. Alright, when you're finished, you just want to go down to hit save and return to course. Okay. Your resource page will show up in the section that you put it. You can view it as a student just by clicking on the name of it, and then when you do that, you should just see anything that you put in there. And for example, I can see that when I click this link, it's going to take me to Edpuzzle in another window, okay, rather than leave it in that same window that I had open. So now I could easily go back and forth between Edpuzzle or Moodle, for example, and it wouldn't be hard for me to get back to that course homepage.